All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. So, welcome, guys, to this morning live stream. It's now about 4:44 a.m. Um, Good morning from where you're watching us from. I realized that I'm having people watching us from the USA. No, you guys, you're almost going to sleep as we are waking up. So, good morning. So, this is the Ashan session. And when talking about Ashan session now, it's a universal term for all traders, regardless of where you are. So, welcome to this live stream. Now, this morning is a mid-morning, it's a midweek, and just to see how different markets are reacting to our zones, what has happened, and will not be here for long, maybe just an hour or 45 minutes, then we'll be finishing. So it's just recapping to see what's happening from market to market. So I'll start with this one. USDCHF is a pair that I really don't trade it often, but it's in my watch list. It's among the few pairs in my watch list that I'm looking at them at this rate. So these are 4-hour time frame, and I can clearly see prices are downtrend, but in a channel of a downtrend. And you see the thing with CHF pairs and acting as base, they are almost reaching their all-time low. Their all-time low. So the all-time low for this one, I think, is just about, yeah. So what am I expecting when I'm seeing this pattern? Remember me, my 4-hour time frame is not my, it's just my bias. All right, just marking the zones that I can clearly see what's happening. So, and those who know me, I combine price action and ICT. So in the 4-hour time frame, we've been in a very good channel, a downtrend channel as such, like this one. So my expectation will be perhaps we sweep this liquidity here and here, because again the whole of this one is, I think, is just a downward candle. Let me show you. And you to see on my left. Where are we? Where is it? I want to show you. Oh, let's see. Ouch. But it's just a week. At weeks to the below that one. That's what I mean. It's just a week. So it is liquidity that was taken. So what I'm looking to see in this pair, personally, it is if you're going to react from this trend line, then it has to come to the trend line. The moment it touches here, this liquidity that's sliding over here, I see this low has been here for some, it has held this price for some time. It hold this move. You see this move, all this move to this one was followed by this low here. So if I mark this as my order block, mark the whole of it. When it is marked as the order block as such, marked as the order block as such, you can see price came, reacted from it, pushed up above, a double, something like a double top here. Can see I combine price action and ICT, something like a double top here, very perfect one. The price pushes down, pierced through it. So I don't think price would really um, do much coming here. But just come to collect liquidity, take people out here, and come back above, right? So this is a movement that I clearly am anticipating clearly. As much as price is trying to close below this one, I believe these are just the fundamentals that really affected this one, but I don't think price is having any willingness to go down. But anyway, just going to react from the price. You know, say you react from the price, you don't predict the price. So I'm going to react. The fact that it's closing below here, let us react and see how price is reacting from our zone here, right? Yeah, so that's the first one. I'm gonna take a screenshot. Yeah, I'll take a screenshot of that and save that. Yeah, so we wanna save that. So after taking screenshots, we go to our Notion as you always know. Notion is our thingy. In week 10. It's week 10. So we go to USDCHF. We had not analyzed this one yet, I think, since it started. When was this? I think this was last week. Okay, let me just move it. It's not a continuation of what I was doing. So 10, we're doing that. We're doing that. Higher. So this one is we're waiting for reaction here. Get a very good thing. But personally, if asked, I don't think this thing has any willingness to go down. So perhaps must just come, react here, push price to this level here to our trending zone here, trading line, and come up. I know about the pattern. It's like okay, that's my prediction. That's not my, that's my reaction, right? So if we come to 1 hour time frame, I just want us to focus on this move. Of course, we had a break of structure here, or what you're going to call it, broke here, um, collected, with another one right about here. This is the last one, just about there, and market changed direction. Immediately it closed below here. Get a close there, the change of direction. Drop down, drop down. Now this one is a lot of I'm seeing a lot of liquidities, like there's a fair value gap here. There's a fair value gap there. Let me just write there. There is a fair value gap, fair value gap. Over there, we have another. This is just a liquidity build-up. They can call them inducements, what have you. We have another fair value gap. Has market reacted to this one yet? This item I change the color perhaps. a fair value gap there. Another one is here. Another fair value gap, which is here. Market has not reacted onto it. So this act as my magnets, attracting price the same. So price broke below the zone, currently testing the zone. So here in the 1 hour, perhaps thinking of if you can have a push down, but again, might not happen because of the so many imbalances. I can see price just did the broke below this low, closed below the low, I think closed below the low, and you have to see what's happening here. So this is going to be our area, a really area of interest, right? But if you could see this move, you would have been very happy to see if you can capture 45 pips or something there. So I don't know, we're only taking 45 pips per trade. So that's what maybe you could be able to see if price comes here. You see, if price comes here, it will be a very good opportunity for us to, if it drops even further, maybe to this trend line, it will be a very good opportunity for us to buy to fill these imbalances. Or if you also can be able to see something like this one. So this is a market that is still unpredictable. Again, can say to do something like this. Maybe clear this liquidity over here, and we see it coming to the fair value gap. Come collect this fair value gap, come to collect even up to this fair value gap to fill it to this trend line here. These are the possible things that can happen to this market. Remember, market can do anything, so you have to prepare your mind for either side of the market. So we're waiting for a directional move, and I really be waiting for this market to come to this. I really be waiting for market to come to this zone. That's what I'm really waiting for, the market to come to the zone. Yeah. For the fans of football, uh, Chelsea is playing right now. It's half time. Chelsea versus yes Tunis, and we are 2-0 up. Yeah, we are 2-0 up. Yeah, just with some update. So yeah, let's continue. So my soul will be very happy to see if price can come down here before tapping into this, because that will mean you need to give us very nice opportunities to come and react from these zones. So, but meanwhile, what do we do? So we just wait. Yeah, because we don't, as I always say, don't predict the market. This is not gambling. We react what the market is telling us. That's always our slogan. React to the market. Do not predict the market. V. So want to see what would happen in that pair. That's what you want to see. What's going to happen in that pair. Right now we are very bullish, but we want to see if you can take advantage of. So we are very bearish, but we want to see if you can take advantage of a retracement back in the stream or in the channel. That's actually our look there, right? You can see. Honestly, we are very bearish, very bearish, as seen in this channel. But again, um, this channel was more of I think it was more of what? It was more of sorry for that. I think it was more of a retracement back to the Nini, back to the whatever, to the order block, like that. And this is where we are. This is where we are. So we're just trading in this order block, and in the order block, anything can happen, right? Let me put it a bit level. Actually, price has not gone out of the order block. So meaning if it goes out, maybe it might just sweep liquidity. A liquidity sweep. So I'd like to see if I see a liquidity sweep, I'll be very, very happy just to see a liquidity sweep. Then boom, we are into it. Right? But meanwhile, let's fight our battle. Let's fight our battles. Let's see what's going to happen here and see if we can be able to get something. That's 15 minutes time frame in this pair. So still no signs. Asian sessions that started. New York always ends at 10:05. Okay, so here if you continue like this one, I'm going to fix a trade. I want to say if you're looking at a setup more than 3 times, chances are very high you will fix a trade there. Right, so let's keep on waiting. I'll see what would happen here. Let's keep on waiting. Right, okay, let's go to another pair. This one I already looked at it, and it has not yet played out, although I can try to relook at it. So what was I was expecting? I think this one we did. I don't know if we did together in the last video, but I was looking at this pair in this section. I was this pair was in a downtrend and still is in a that not was still is it a downtrend? Okay, let me just do this pair one again. Start from the daily, or even let me just get to see weekly. I give you the weekly perspective. So weekly perspective, of course, you not go to this 2022 or something there. Should just there. So you can see price. This is the low that has been there. This low has really been very strong low from here. Very strong low. A very strong low that has been in place. right? Price respected it once here, twice in 2024, tried to come here in 2024, now came here again. Okay, see, it took around almost 1 year to come back to here. All right, so price sharply reacted from this zone, going up, and we experienced some sort of corrections to this level, a level that I also like to mark for my monthly time frame, like that. Then we go to daily and see how it's in there in the daily time frame. So in the daily time frame, I'd like just to focus on this move going upward. This is the last candlestick here. Price went above this level but come to tap on it, right? Tap on it. This one here. uh, this daily time frame. That's going to get few things done. So we can have all this one as our new order block. Order block, they have a black lining. Yeah, this is our new order block there. Follow me guys for top-down analysis. All right. So once the price came down, this was the order block, went up to this level, went up here, okay, to this level here, but came down, tapped the order block almost, went up, another one here, created a new demand zone site almost above here, went up, came down, liquidity failed to tap here, it did not tap here. I think there's a fair value gap which was about here and here that price filled. Another one is here and here not filled. We come now back here. Now here we're having a very perfect head and shoulder pattern. Look at that head and shoulder pattern. You say that I combine price action and what have you. Price came to this zone here, actually to this zone, before coming to the neckline. And now we are reacting about here, we are going down. So clearly from the daily time frame, I feel like we are going to be strongly bearish. Strongly bearish. I want to take this zone as my zone of interest. As my zone of interest. I normally count my pips to see how much I'm expecting. So I expect price to tap this level. Alright. But anyway, story for another day. Let's come to this pattern here. Zone has been marked up. So we can clearly see the move here. I'm going to mark even my thing and see, assuming this was your last high, record structure there. We changed character at this level. Change character at that particular level. And price has been giving us this low over here, this high over here, straight to this low over here, this high over here, then consolidating, sell side liquidity. So expecting to see more dropping, price dropping to this level. That actually is my expectation. All right. So then just mark here. Price reacting from this order block or yeah, order block. Demand zone actually, not an order block. That's where price is reacting from this demand zone. It's not an order block because it did not break above, but it's more of so as a demand zone. That's where price is reacting from. And now we are in a pool because again there is something like a supply zone over here. There is a supply zone over there. So pulling liquidity, that one is where trickiness comes in. Here you need clear mind. You need really clear mind. You really need clear mind. Making a decision here is not easy. Higher. So we know price is very, very bearish at this moment, and we expect price to further go down even to this level. All right. But since price is still in a trapped in a consolidation, chances still are high to just come to this one. But come to this one. Might be able to see something. We might be able to see more consolidation about this level. And most importantly, we can be able to see even price sweeping to collect this liquidity. There's a fair value gap just above here. Price might come to sweep people here, induce buyers to buying. Then that's then thinkable. Swipe down people. So this is just my reaction to the market. I'm not saying that this is what would happen, but it's just my reaction. So it's something that I really want to wait and see and monitor closely to see what price really wants to do at this zone. That's what I really want to do. Okay, so I think here it was a case that is already settled. Yeah, so it's only here. So price in these consolidations, price can do anything. But I know right now the fact that we have market structure. Let me just put here. With a market structure shift there. I normally like when if price like this one, blah blah blah. Many people are trapped in this zone. People are trapped in this zone. Me, I'm thinking clearly. In that case, if there is a market structure, yeah, let me just show you. When market comes, you see market came like this, drop down, ikaenda juu, came down a little bit, induced people, maybe perhaps buyers to buying, induced buyers to buying, did not close above. Those buyers were taken out. Buyers were taken out like this. Market changed character like that. So in time market changed character, I don't like just seeing, it came directly to something like this. Came to this one, which is a very good sign in the long term. Market might clearly at least that's what it at least come to sweep these people before going down. This is exactly what this market did. And see, you are up, very nice pullback down, went up like this one, down a little bit. Buyers were tricked, some buyers were tricked into entering the market. They entered, they were stopped out, and with this what with this break of structure here. So I'd like to see this break of structure. uh, Let me just show you. I'd like to see, you see it's happening. I'd really love to see if we can have a small retracement back to this zone. That's more, you can see here there's no retracement. You can have a small retracement to the zone, uh, then we can be able to take a very nice trade going downwards. Are you together now? All right. So it is a market that's still reactional to the zone, and I'm watching it closely. So just going to have this my zone watch. It's a zone that I'd love to watch. This zone over here. Now we are trapped in that zone because that's our zone of interest. I know I did an analysis on this, and my anticipation market came down. Let me show you. So I was really hoping market would come to the supply and push down. And clearly you can see I marked my lower time frame. I marked market to go to the supply and come down. Although I really wanted market to come down, collect investment before rallying to the supply, but instead it rallied to the supply directly. So I didn't get a very nice entry. So it just rallied to the supply, did not touch the supply. Clearly, I think I got a small entry somewhere, but the market did not touch the supply. Here, I entered, but I was stopped out because the market did not tap the supply and came down immediately to stop loss. So that's why I was hit. But yeah, so let's go to a continuation. Right, so we are there. This is a 1 hour. So of course, I just want to focus on the structure that is happening here and see if I'm going to see anything that's okay, because price has already tapped the supply on my higher time frame and demand on my lower time frame. Then I want to look at an internal structure, see if markets wants to do anything within this zone, right? Because the fact that there's a consolidation in the zone, we might be able to see again, maybe market pushing up to this zone, pushing down again, all right? So it's something that we might be able to see happening, but you don't want to predict. You just want to react to what the market is doing. So one now is going to give me a clear picture. Let me go to 30 minutes. So 30 minutes, I'm just focusing on this move, from here to here, back. I want to see what's going to happen in that particular move. So give me a clear picture. This is 15 minutes time frame. Next one. You see the 15-minute time frame, we had with a small, we call it a demand zone. Price react on it? No, price not reacted on it. So currently we are in order to call a consolidation. Yeah, price tapped it here, price tapped it here. So if price tapped on it, this one becomes our immediate 15 minutes. Yeah, order block. Actually, this is where price is reacting from. M15. This M15 demand zone. M15 demand zone. Let me put it like that. So price is like reacting from this 15 minutes demand zone, like that. So yeah, no clear move though, no clear move though, no clear move though in the reaction, but you can see price. Let me see, price came um is okay. Let me just look at this. Okay, this is just a clear case of consolidation. So if price happens to go above and give us a proper sign of close above, maybe do a proper sign of wanting to move, we might take at the right? But the one thing I've been able to establish the price range from the M15 plans. So I'll wait to see to get a clear picture what the price wants to do there. Yeah. So guys, that is it for this one card CHF. Card CHF in a bigger check. It really lied to me because never going to bigger check. I think it was my own because let me go to the daily and see together. You see, in the daily time frame, I was like, look at this card CHF. It suspended the zone in April again. So I was like, why is the price rejecting this one? That is rejecting from a distance. So I was like, oh yeah, blah 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 blah. I was like, oh, price rejecting the zone is something great, something cool that maybe I wanted to see and what have you. But yeah, it clearly passed below the zone and probably heading to this zone. So can we see if you can get a continuation trend here? Definitely we cannot. 30 pips, that's not our target. But definitely, where are we heading to? We're heading here. But we have to caution ourselves. Not really caution ourselves. We can get a sell trade here. We can get a sell trade here only because why? It's because in my 4 years of trading, one thing that's very common to me is display. Mm-hmm. All right. So one thing that is very evident here is anytime market breaks below a key zone. I said I normally combine price action and price key concepts. Anytime I normally see a market breaking below a key zone, and in most cases expect a small retracement. just to a small retracement, just to clear the imbalance in any case. So if you can get a small retracement, then you can be able to get a trade. If market just does a small retracement, perhaps a 15 pips retracement from maybe there, and give us more than 45 pips, you get that trade, right? So yeah, let us see. Let's see what do we have ourselves here. Market has filled this gap right now, and but is this all-time low? Let me see. All these market are reacting from their all-time low. Yeah, this is the all-time low, by the way. It is the all-time low. I don't know why USD is losing strength, and it's losing. I think it's because of Trump. They're losing strength together hand in hand with me. So these are all-time low. All-time low. Let me just mark it. Let me put here and say this is an all-time low. I was speaking about all-time high. All-time low. All-time low. All-time low. So yeah, I'm gonna remove that. So there's a fair value gap here. Price was reacting from the fair. Let me also remove these guys. They didn't support my theory. They they didn't support me, but fine. So yeah, price making really nice moves, breaking internal structure, breaking internal structure. Now you're here. Like if you get a small retracement, then perhaps might be able to come and tap the low. Perhaps maybe able to come and tap the low. All right, so that's what I'm seeing there. Price reacting from a fair value gap. This is a fair value gap. Let me mark it in case price turns from it. Or can be an inverse fair value gap for us. Well, in this case, this acts as an prime acts as an inverse fair value gap. Because price has already closed below it. Not force the price to do what I want it to do, what you want to do, but in case of an inverse fair value gap, can just trade perhaps to its consequent of encroachment and down here. That's best can happen. That's the best that can happen there. But again, it's still a good opportunity. You just get an entry over here, 45, 50 pips. We are very much good to go. We are very much great to go. Let me delete you guys. I don't need you. I don't need you. It's now 5:30. So I don't know which other pairs do we have still to look at. GU. GU has been a very bullish time trend, and GU, something about GU. Alieju. GU just please Alieju. GU played out so well from our last analysis. On Sunday, it really played out so well. So with this particular move, of course, we expect GU to. Can I move this somewhere above here? Anytime I normally see a W pattern, expecting a pullback to a zone here before making a trade. Let me just do this. Delete that. There's a demand zone. There is a very big fair value gap here. Yeah, I don't need a lot of it because appear that I already analyzed. I missed an entry there, but I'm able to get an entry here once price comes here. So expect price to come top and maybe perhaps push. How many pips? How many pips? Ah, yeah, more than something. That's a lot of money. We'll be waiting to see that. I think same as Euro USD. I don't analyze this pair, but I can see how small. I can see there's something happening there. This is a zone, waiting to see price coming there. NSDSD, I think also I don't trade it, but from its we predicted this move and it really happened. We analyze that move. What we predicted, we analyze that move. See price now, price reacting from this rejection block here. I know where price always react. Now I'm confident of my points of interest. Right? This is an order block. An order as a demand zone. I know I say an order block is it leads to a structure break, but this was just this push, so I just call it a demand zone. Then price reacting over here. I don't know if might be able to get some shorts. If you get a clear pattern there, perhaps may get some shorts, but not now, not now. It's waiting for the ultimate of the playing of the pattern. Yeah, W pattern. Practically, let's see and wait and see. If price retraces a little bit, or see what price wants to do to this zone. So that one again is a good way to the JPYs. I think it has set up here. Price just praying from this fair value gap. I want price to break and come to this zone before thinking of taking a buy. Finance just on the premium side of it. Premium. How can you be buying at the premium? No, something I don't advocate for. USD is just messy. I don't know what Trump is doing what. Just messy. Look, messy. 1 hour and you're having something like this, messy. So I don't know. CAD JPY, CAD and USD are just brothers. These are just brothers, but clearly you can see. I think they are so more likely to keep going down. By the way, you see, broke below the support there, and perhaps I think if you get some good mind here, we might be able to see this pair even dropping to this level. So this less than 20 pips. This is less than 20 pips. Is oh, I'm in forward time frame. 23 pips. So already it close below, so let not need use this one. Remove this one first. Hey, you know what I hate? I hate this small movement. This one. 30 minutes and you're saying something like this. What about 1 hour now? So it broke below the level. What is can I see? And reacted from just about here. Eh, right now it's almost 1 hour done, and let me see for 15 minutes. Coming to this level. Okay, it's better that I continue working on it, waiting to following clearly, closely to see if I'll get a reaction, a very nice reaction, especially from this zone here, especially from this zone. Yeah. But I don't know, maybe price might want to give me a reaction back to the reading, to the retrace the zone before going down, something that I don't know. Because right now, again, clearly, even with the limit what is here, I can see we have we swept liquidity. We have a liquidity sweep. You have a liquidity sweep, and now price is like pushing up. Yeah, price like pushing up this zone. So yeah, so perhaps can be even a double bottom. You never know. Can be our pattern. So it's something tends to tend to happen for some time now. So guys, if you watched us to this extent, thank you for thank you for um thank you for waking up that early to join us in the chat and have an excellent time with us together in that. All right. So may God really bless you. Thank you for joining us. I'll stop there. It's now 5:40. Thank you very much. I pray that you have a great day ahead. In your doings in the markets, I pray success to come in your day. Keep on watching the market. Keep on showing up. It will one day make sense. All right. What seems not to make sense today, tomorrow might make sense. Don't give up. Above all, trust God that it's going to work. Right? Trust God that's going to do what? That it is going uh, to work. Yeah. So having said that, um, I'd like to leave you. I'd like to leave you all, but because it's my time for devotion. It's my time for devotion. Um, because my time for devotion. If you are willing to continue with me, um, that's going to read the verse. Then we are going to say a short prayer together. We're going to say a short prayer together. So if you um, allow me just read the verse. Then we are going to say a prayer together so that we can continue pole pole. Right? So just getting the verse. So today I want just to encourage you from the verse of Ruth chapter 1 and verse 6. Ruth chapter 1 and verse 6. And just to put you into context, let me display for you Ruth 1, Ruth 1, uh, uh, and 6. Ruth chapter 1 verse 6. Let's hear what the Bible says. The Bible says that Naomi heard in Moab that the Lord had came to the aid of his people by providing food for them. Right? Naomi heard in Moab that the Lord had come to the aid of his people by providing food for them. Then she arose with her daughters-in-law that she might return from the country of Moab, for she had heard in the country of Moab that the Lord had visited his people by giving them bread. So just in context, this Naomi who left Bethlehem because of famine and ran to Moab because in Moab there was food. But Moab contextually was a cursed land, right? And Bethlehem, actually the name Bethlehem means God's provision. So it was a land that God really blessed. And in that case, when she went to Moab, she was with his husband. She was with her husband, Elimelech, and her two sons. What happened? She lost the husband and the two sons in Moab, right? Then come to this case, a lot of things happened in Moab. God was so silent in Moab. Then to this context, we're coming to what I'm terming as the turning point. So in this reflection, um, even after death, heartbreak, and silence, Naomi clearly had something. A whisper of hope drifted into Moab. God is moving again in Bethlehem. That one statement that the Lord had visited his people was enough to spark a decision. So she had no full plan, no resources, no guarantees, but only this: God is there, not here. And that was enough reason to go back. Naomi rose up, and that's the first sign of repentance, arising in the spirit, a shift in posture. She didn't wait for all the details, she simply obeyed the pull of God's presence. For many Christians, we delay to return to Bethlehem because we feel too ashamed, too broken, too late. But Naomi proves this truth. If you can still hear that there is bread, you can still return. God never burned the bridge back. Bethlehem was still home, even after Moab. All it took was a heart willing to move. So God's presence never left Bethlehem. In fact, his silence in Moab wasn't a rejection, it was a signal to return. The moment you hear that God is moving, don't delay. Get up, come back. Your story can start where it once paused. So be encouraged. It does not matter what made you to leave Bethlehem and went to Moab. And in this case, Bethlehem I mean the presence of God, and Moab I mean perhaps where there is no God. So it does not matter what made you to leave Bethlehem. But today, our voice is calling that God is still working in Bethlehem, and it's never too late to go back. Father, in the name of Jesus, we thank you for this morning. We thank you for your great love. We thank you for your protection. We thank you for your care. We thank you for your protection, O King of Glory. There is no one like you, my Father. Thank you for your protection over the night. Thank you for this morning, and thank you particularly even for this day, O Jehovah, my Father. Jehovah God, even as we start this day, O King of Glory, we pray, O Lord, my Father, for your blessings to go with us, O Jehovah, my Father. Wherever, my Father, is going pray, pray and ask of your forgiveness, O Jehovah God. There is no one like you, my Father. Be magnified, O Lord. Be lifted up, O Jehovah, for you are God, and there is no one like you, my Father. Thank you even for our business, O Jehovah, and thank you even for the community members who have joined us this morning, O King of Glory, for the business and the market analysis, O Jehovah, my Father. We pray for this Wednesday, O Jehovah. May it be a fruitful day, O King of Glory. I pray, my Father, even this day, O Jehovah, my Father, as their significant demonstration, O my Father, we pray for safety, O Jehovah. We pray against bloodshed of young people in the name of Jesus Christ, O King of Glory. We pray for harmony, even in the demonstrations, O King of Glory, my Father. We pray that, Lord, my Father, may there be safety, may there be love and unity among us, O King of Glory. This day is blessed, O Jehovah. My going and my coming is blessed, O Jehovah, my Father. Even as I walk to the rest of the business, O Jehovah, my Father, may you also protect me through the roads and everything. I pray for our parents back at home. Pray for our siblings and our relatives, O King of Glory. May you also remember them, O Jehovah, my Father. My family at large, O Jehovah, my King of Glory. I pray, O Jehovah, my Father, for the desires of our heart, O King of Glory. I remember us, O Jehovah, my Father. We just thank you for the word the Lord you reminded us this morning in the book of First, Rules number 1 and number 6, O Jehovah, Lord, that even in silence, O Lord, my Father, in moments that we think there is silence, you still speak, O Jehovah, my Father. Thank you even for reminding us, O Jehovah, my Father, a turning point to a place of bread, O Jehovah, my Father. That Lord, you didn't look how um the 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 years Naomi was in Moab, but immediately she heard of your voice in Bethlehem, she went back and she was able to receive bread again. Oh Jehovah, my Father. In life, at times life has thrown us to pits of Moab, oh Jehovah, my Father. And Jehovah God, my Father, this morning, oh Lord, my Father, even as the word has come, O King of Glory, you are reminding us, oh Lord, my Father, that in Bethlehem there is bread, O Jehovah, my Father. Even as we position ourselves back to the bread, O Lord, my God, I pray, Jehovah God, may you also remember us, O Jehovah. I thank you and I worship you. Thank you even for the church, O King of Glory. Thank you for the programs of the church, O Jehovah, my Father. And even with my Father, as we broadcast this word to the online space, O Jehovah, my Father, may it find space into people's heart, O King of Glory. Thank you, Jehovah, Lord, and I worship you.